What's up, everybody? Today we have the final round from my tournament this past weekend, the Big Rip Classic, 2020 Big Rip Classic. I want to let the drives play out while I talk to you guys for a minute. My fiance was absolutely amazing, and she walked the course with me and recorded all the shots. I think she might have missed one hole. How dare her, right? But she was kind enough to just, grab some footage where she could. She's, getting the angles that she could with 4 other people on the card getting in the way and all that good stuff. But hey, it's a little insight to the round. If you guys have not watched the vlog from Saturday, I would highly suggest watching it and going to towards the end where I sit and talk to the camera. It's going to answer your questions on why I am performing the way I'm performing. And we're gonna keep it positive and say just go watch that video, and we're gonna stay on track here. So we started on hole 5, 454 par 4. We want to get to the top of the hill. I took a St. Pro, and I was hoping to hyzer flip it up, but I forgot the hyzer flip part and smacked a tree and kicked left immediately. But I recovered back to the real fairway pretty darn good with that Lucid Fallon. I think it's Fusion Fallon. Yeah, that was the Fusion Fallon. And on a forehand roller. No Lucid X suspect upshot. And we're up by the basket about 15 feet. Let's see if we can make a putt this morning. We are in. So we saved our par. Awesome way to start. We have another par 4 here. The basket's way down there. It's another 420 feet, I believe. And as you can see, if you hit any of these trees, you are left or right, and you are in jail, jail, jail. I got my Lucid X EMAC. I let it go a little high, but it's flying the fairway. Catches the tree and just kind of sits still. What you guys missed is my upshot. I took a Justice out, actually over the wood line to the left of the frame here, and spike hyzered this Justice in. And as you can hear, you got the card mates over in the cooler, grabbing water out of the cooler, chit chatting, and I heard it over my music in my AirPods. So just a quick reset, try to get this birdie, and no, that is not OB where I'm standing. The OB's behind it. So far, so good. Got to save the par, grabbed a birdie. We're on the par 3. I believe it's right at 400 again. Got a right to left crosswind coming off that lake out there. I did not feel that off the tee. I got a Ballista Pro in my hand. Yesterday I put this about 10 feet short. Today, not so much. I let it go nose up. And it was about 60 right. I threw my upshot, and it sailed past the basket about 20 feet. No big, right? Then I watched the guys like 4 putt up and down the hill. I took a bogey. Sorry, we missed all the coverage, but end of the story. The end of the story equals I took a bogey.
Just keep down. Get down.
Lucid Justice, about 40 short. Yesterday I put it 15 right of the basket. Easy tap in. Just didn't get on it enough. I almost went OB, but, I got about a 40-footer here to try to grab my birdie. Trying to let this go really flat or slight anhyzer to get around this left tree. Instead, I left it on a hyzer the whole way, and you can see the wind slapped it, and it's not going anywhere. It was a poor putt. On to the next hole. Oh my goodness. Lucid Enforcer. The basket, I don't know if you can see it. If you look over the right flag, it's just on the side of that hill. Object is to throw a hyzer in there.
That redemption. Do it.
Hits about 2 feet from the basket, and then rolls all the way down the hill. Just like yesterday. Almost ace-run, rolled down the hill. So I have just outside circles for the birdie putt here. It's up. Hits the nubs. I told my warden I hate him. I don't really hate him. I love my wardens. But, yeah. Now we're back at the same 40-footer. And left chains. Another bogey. Not going so hot. We have a first run felon on this little 230-foot downhill island hole. It is a island you're seeing down there to the right. I'm trying to throw a sidearm to match the side of the hill. Get underneath this wind because the wind is ripping. And I do absolutely that. I keep it under the wind. Keep it off the lake. And I put it, what do we got? 20 feet? 25 tops. Pretty straightforward. Not really windy at all. And I short it. It is what it is. Putting's not there. Enforcer again off the tee, par 4. OB, all that long grass you see on the right's OB. I just throw my Enforcer out there on a nice hyzer, let it do its work. This is where my upshot landed off of that drive. Again, I'm at that 25-foot mark. Pretty uphill on this putt. Just gonna toss this in here and get the birdie. And we're nubbing it again. Captain Nubs. 330 tunnel shot. Maverick tree. 260 tunnel shot. Cenis. I let it go so good. It was one of my favorite throws of the day. About 34 feet just outside the circle. Downhill. Death putt. I haven't made a putt all day. Put it in the heart. Why not? That's a great par save. Par 4. OB road. OB right in the long grass. Got my first run felon. Just going to give it a nice hyzer. Try to chop this hole in half. Right in the middle of the short grass. Really simple approach shot with my Justice, just like I did yesterday. Almost in the same exact spot as I was today on round 1. Simple Justice hyzer into the green, and I don't know what happened, but the Justice just took off left. And I know a Justice should go left, but I mean, it just took off left like there was a 100-mile-an-hour right to left wind. It was very strange, and I think it's just because I probably put too much angle on it. I tried to hyzer the Justice when it didn't need it. So I am OB. This is 4x4. I grade again. I'm at that 25-foot mark, maybe 30. I didn't hit the nubs that time. Oh, this whole... One of the kids on the car... I call him a kid. He's just a young guy. Donald Dwayne... Donald... I can't remember his name. I am horrible with names. I watched him park the hole, going over the top. The basket's out to the right. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw it over the top too. And I didn't execute as good as he did. Just a little upshot on this par 3. This 421-foot par 3. And we're going to tap in for par. Hole 16. Way up that hill. It's like 370, playing 430 at least. It's pretty good ways up the hill. The basket's between the two main trees out there you see in the short grass, just as the road curves. I got my B Pro in my hand. I actually get the hyzer flip. Yeah. I got the good pull, as they say. A nice hyzer flip. Probably about 20 feet. Nice easy birdie here. And into the cage I go again. We missed hole 17. I took a par on it. Wasn't nothing crazy. Hole 18, the wind is ripping. I got my Lucid Felon in here, and I hyzer flip sidearm down the hill. to about 10 feet, 15 feet. And I capitalize on the birdie. Hole 19 is a pretty awesome par 4. The road wraps all the way around. There's OB right, as you can see, with the tall stuff. Lucid X Warden off the tee. And it drops right there.
Whoa. I think you got it.
It's safe, but it dropped so much. I don't know what happened. Just probably a bad throw. The wind was really crazy. What you're seeing there is actually my third shot. My second shot went OB. So what is that? Another 5? It is what it is, you know. Pre-Mac Truth 310. The hole bends right of that main pine you see out there in the middle of the fairway. I just got to get a little right about 60, 70 right of that. And it's going, but it gets just tapped by one of the limbs hanging out, just barely tapped. That was me getting stabbed with a monster thorn.
That's what she said.
That's my that's what my fiance is having fun. There's so much going on right now. I'm literally throwing a scuba. It's just that summed up the round pretty good. I know we're going a little fast. This coverage was, like I said, it wasn't planned, so there's not a bunch of.
Hey, Rob, got it up there. Yeah.
That was my favorite driver of the day. There's not a bunch of extra footage, B-roll, for me to slow down and talk on. So sorry if I'm rushing a little bit, but that was a really good pull. That was my St. Pro, pretty far uphill. I took my birdie. Oh gosh, this hole 3, 313. The first round I was 20 foot short with my Lucid X Warden. This round I'm going to be a little bit shorter than that. Spoiler. Oh boy. If you can see, there's a pink disc moving around in there. And as you can see, like, this is the left and the right on the holes. They're fresh holes, they're brand new holes. But as you can see, as they cleared them, they just dumped everything left and right. And I don't even know how I got in there to get to my disc, but I got in there to get to my disc, and yeah.
It's out.
Got out to the fairway. Still got about 150, 180 upshot. Barely catch the little limb on the right there. Out there at that 25-foot mark again. And I just pull it right. Kind of over it at this point. We're all laughing at this point. It's the last hole, 321, uphill. Pretty nice size turnover. I got my match play. I think it's hand-eye Maverick, Fusion Maverick. And I put one heck of a move on that. Ended up finishing my round with that awesome birdie, and that's the round. That's it. Did you guys like it? Thumbs up, subscribe. More content's coming. We're pushing for 2021. Like I said, if you guys have any questions on what's going on with, why is Rob missing all those? Go watch the vlog from Saturday. All the answers are there. Be better than yesterday, guys.